Running. There is blood, gore, intense, violent nudity. Just want to make sure my audio is okay.
Hello everybody!
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome back to another tabletop here at Digital Woods. Today we got a kill team game, 250 points between Orks and Nids. Hopefully it'll be a nice, quick, compact game of plenty of action and bloodshed. So we're going to dive straight into army intros and get to the action. See you in a bit? Yep.
Alright, so here's going to be my 250 points of Orks. For this engagement, I'm going to be going with the Freebooters faction, because they are awesome. Who doesn't like pirate orcs? So starting off with, I guess my philosophy for this engagement is going to be bloodthirsty. Next, my war boss, I guess it'd be, is going to be a weird boss. He's going to be carrying along with him a weird staff that's been given a poison squig. Next, I'm just going to go with specials. I'm going to be bringing a doc with an Erty syringe that's been upgraded to be extra choppy. Next, I've got two Ludas. The first one is going to have a combi upgraded weapon. It's going to be his standard Luda gun, and the other part is going to be a mortar. The other Luda is going to be upgraded with a Git Finder. Next, I'm going to have just 8 identical Scar Boys, and lastly, I'm going to have one Biker Knob. One of his DACA guns is going to be upgraded with more DACA. Otherwise, anything I didn't mention is going to be all standard. And that's my 250 points of Orks.
Alright, and here's going to be my 250 points of Molish Raiders. And starting off with my team leader, he is a Shrike Alpha, upgraded with Shrike Wings from the Armory, and from the Armory he also has the Accelerant Hyper Spasm. Weapon-wise, he has himself a Bone Sword and a Death Spitter, and he also has Adrenal Glands. Moving on to my 5 core choices, I have 5 Shrikes. 3 are kitted out exactly the same with Scything Talons, Death Spitters, Adrenal Glands, and the other 2 are going to be kitted out with Scything Talons, Rending Claws, Adrenal Glands, and Flesh Hooks. And that is my 250 points of Molish Raiders. Alright, and here we are deployed for our Feudal War mission, Border Massacre. In this one, there are 3 objective markers spread across the center of the board. They do pretty much nothing until the end of the game. Where you hold them, you get 1 point per. First Blood gets 1 point. Line Breaker gets 1 point plus D3. And Assassin, which is kill the other team's team leader, gets 1 point. We decided to go with a pretty eeasy mission, just because both our armies are just going to try to murder each other.
Basically, yeah.
Alright, as it stands, Molosh has finished deploying first, so we have to see if his pirate orcs get turn 1.
Yeah, let's find out. No! Dear viewers, have I done that once? I think maybe once, twice, but it hasn't happened in a while.
Hasn't that? Well, it's not supposed to happen.
No.
Alright, at the end of movement for turn 1 for the Molosh Raiders, advanced up both of the melee pretty much only Shrikes. A reminder, these are Shrikes. They technically have wings, you just can't see them.
Model substitution.
Got a good advance on him, going flying 20 inches up the board.
Oh.
And only going 15 with him, so oh well.
If you had a rule for it, he probably could have charged me this turn.
Yeah. And these guys just moved their 14. Getting decently up the board, and that is it for movement. I don't have any psychers. So it is on to some shooting. I'm going to start off with this guy firing into the group of boys. Closest boy primary, and then secondary and tertiary just being 2 other boys from that unit.
Alright.
So, his 3 shots, firing at the primary, hitting on a 3 because of the Alpha Shrike nearby. Hit. Wounding on a 3 because of strength 5. Nope. Secondary, hitting on a 3. Yes. Wounding on a 3. Yes. AP -1.
So it takes away the cover, so 5-up t-shirt.
6-up t-shirt.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, they're just Scarboys. No.
Alright.
That's one dead.
What's special about Scarboys? Are they tough 5 or something like that?
Alright, so that was actually supposed to be a 5-up, but I rolled a 4, so it doesn't matter. And lastly, one 6-up save because of the dock being nearby. So here we go. No.
First blood!
First blood, one dead.
Alright, and tertiary target hitting on a 3. No. So first guy got 1 kill on his 3 shots. Next one in line is going to be this guy, firing again at the closest because he lived, and then secondary and tertiary just being 2 other random works from that group. Alright, first guy hitting on a 3. Successful hit. Wounding on a 3. Successful wound. Your 5-up save.
5-up. Made it.
Secondary. 3-up. 3-up to wound.
Yep.
5-up.
5-up.
Nope.
No.
6-up feel no pain.
Up. No. 2 dead.
2 dead. And tertiary.
And they're 2 from the backer line, or midline.
Yeah. And tertiary. Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3. Successfully hit and wounded.
5-up.
No.
No. 6. You know, I'm gonna choose a different dice. 6-up. No.
No. So that's 3 dead.
Any other shots?
Yep. Front guy. Again, hitting the front dude, and then
Fair
2
enough.
other dudes. Front guy hitting on a 3. No. Secondary guy hitting on a 3. Yes. Wounding on a 3. Yes.
That 5-up. Got it.
Third shot hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3. Yes.
5-up. Hey!
Alright, so just 3 orc boys so far have died. And then he's going to go ahead and fire all of his shots into your war biker.
Fair enough.
So, 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, look at that.
Oh.
I do have 5 command points, and this might just go 5 turns, so reroll one of them. Yes. Strength 6, so I'm wounding on a 3. Nope, not destined not to happen.
Oh well.
And that is it for my shooting. I'm too far away to do any charges to declare for models that could charge, so that's going to be the end of my turn 1. You have 3 dead and some panics and stuff.
Yes. Alright, so leaderships or route tests or...
What's panic? Because
Panic,
someone
there we
died
go.
nearby from
Yep.
shooting.
So we measured it out for mob roll. He gets a leadership 10 for this, but everyone else has a 9.
Yep.
So
Slightly too far away from
So-
that last orc.
starting with him with his 10.
He's fine.
Yep, fine. And I'm just going to go around this way and then into the war boss. So next, 9.
He's good.
Fine. Next guy. 9.
He's good. You need to get that or below.
Alright, so next,
Good.
good, with a 3.
Last scar boy.
Yep, the last Scar Boy with a 5. He's good.
Your doc.
Doc. He couldn't be better. And everyone's fine.
Okay. Could have had someone
Yep.
get pinned, but oh well. And with that, like I said, no charges, not with the morale step, so it's the end of turn 1 for the Nids.
It's cool. On to Orks. Alright, so Orc movement for turn 1. Didn't move. I had my Orc biker, or biker knob, go all the way around to prep for a charge, but be able to shoot in beforehand. This clump, because I forgot about the move restriction, the -2 in here,
Yep.
advanced out of the crater, and hopefully he's going to get some shots over in this direction, and didn't move. So with movement over, next is Psychic. I believe that is the closest model. Is it within 9 inches?
No, it's not going to be 9. It's going to be in range for smite, but I think you also have to be visible for smite.
Yeah. Alright, so not, but that would be the next one then.
Yes.
So I'm totally smiting that one.
Uh,
Am I within your...
I think you are within Shadow of the Warp. Shadow of the Warp is 18 inches, so yeah.
Absolutely. So minus one.
Yep.
So I believe it's I'm going for a 5, but with a minus 1, I believe I'm going for a 6.
Yes.
So with an 11, I get it.
Get a 10.
I get it. No! Wait, hold on. Isn't it a roll of?
You need to get an 11 or higher on the result. You got a 10 on the result.
But didn't all last game you tell me that it was the roll? Alright, with a quick look back, Tom is right, or quick look at the rules, Tom is right. So I only get the baby version of Smite.
Yes.
So D3, because of the minus 1. So D3 damage. 2. So 2 on that front one. He only has 3 wounds, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Alright, so not bad. Psychic out of the way. Next is going to be shooting. I'm going to have all 5 of these Scar Boys shoot at that melee-oriented Tyranid. What was it? What were they called again?
Shrike.
His Shrike. So I've got 10 shots hitting on 6s, all with my shooters. Oh! I was about to say not a 1. I got 1. And wounding on a, let's see, it should be strength
4 versus tough 4.
Oh, good. So what was that, 4s?
Yep.
Yay! A possible wound.
4-up save. Got it.
Damn. Alright, so that's the end of them. Next is going to be...
Your Ludas.
Yep, my Ludas. With this Luda, I'm going to be firing all of his entire combi weapon at that guy. Starting with the Def Gun, which is going to be D3 number of shots. 3 shots. Sweet. So that is going to be 3 shots. Hitting on 6s. None. And then with the mortar, D6 number of shots. 1, saw that coming. There's 1 command point, or tactical point I'm going to use to reroll that. 5. Better.
Much improvement.
Still hitting on 6s. No. Darn it. Should have just shot the mortar. Oh well.
Or the Def Gun, either one.
Yeah. Next is going to be this guy with just his Def Gun firing at the same target. D3 number of shots. 2, I already spent a command point. So that's 1 shot. And he's actually hitting on a 4 because he's got the Get Finder. So 1 shot hitting on a 4.
Hit.
That was... Is it hit or wounds for his special rule?
W rolls, so wound.
So wound rolls. So definitely hits. Wounding on a 3. That's gone.
And you already used your command point reroll earlier for rerolling your mortar rounds.
Yeah. Alright, well, sad face for me. And lastly is going to be the Biker Knob. He's got 8 shots because I gave an upgrade to one of his Daka guns to get him more shooting. So 8 shots, hitting on 5s. Still only 1. Oh, nope, sorry, 2. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
1. Not my best shooting, but they're orcs.
No AP, so a 4-up save. Got it.
Damn it. Alright, that was sad. I'm charging you. You
Fair enough.
Overwatch with your,
Flesh hooks.
those.
Okay, 2 shots coming from the flesh hooks on that guy. Hitting on 6s for Overwatch. Nope. Okay.
And my really hard to miss charge
You got
made it. Eh. Alright, so fighting phase. He's got 4 attacks thanks to his Choppa, which gives him 1 extra attack. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Why? Why do you do this?
Do you spend one of your 2 remaining command
I
points?
kind of do. Why? Alright, well, 1 hit. And wounding on 3s as well. Okay, well, my dice have said no. They enjoyed last game so much, I guess they've decided I lose this one. So, I do no damage. Your attack's back, sir.
Alright, my warrior's going to strike back. He's going to use his scything talent so I can reroll the 1s to hit. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. All hit. Wounding on 5s because he's only strength 4. Ah, so 2 wounds.
Alright. No AP?
No AP.
Alright, so 2 4-ups. No! That does 2 damage a pop?
No, it only does 1 each.
Okay, he's got 1 wound left.
Alright.
Sad face for my turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so that should be the end of my turn. On to Tom's turn 2.
Alright, for turn 2 movement, kept locked in melee with the delicious 14-inch movement
Oh no.
for it being fly and molosh, ending up like so, and he ended up right there being just away and ready to fly up and, you know, fight that guy.
Yep.
Okay, with that done, I have no psychic powers, so it's going to go on to shooting. Alright, starting off the shooting, I want to have this guy, because he's now closest to these two, just put all of his shots into the dock.
Oh no. My 6-up.
Yep. So, 3 shots, hitting on 3s, because of the nearby Alpha Shrike. 2 hits. And then going to be wounding on 3s. 1 wound. I'm going to go ahead and spend one of my 4 remaining points to reroll that. So 1 wound.
1 6-up, no AP?
AP minus 1.
Okay, no save.
So 1 damage. Your
1.
6-up birdie syringe or whatever.
Ah, yes, the standard Doc's tools. No.
1 damage.
Sad face.
Alright. Next is going to be this guy, which is going to go primary, secondary, tertiary.
Fair enough.
So, primary, hitting on a 3. No. Secondary, hitting on a 3. No.
Oh.
Tertiary. Yes.
There's got to be 1.
Wounding on a 3. Yes.
And he's got AP, so 6-up.
Got it.
Made it.
Alright.
Woo!
This guy, primary, secondary, tertiary.
Fair enough.
Primary. Yes. Wounding on a 3. Yes.
6-up. No.
6-up, feel no pain.
Doc's tools? No. That was your primary. He's dead.
Secondary, hitting on a 3. No. Tertiary. Yes. Wounding on a 3. Yes.
Alright, 6-up. And Doc's tools. Still 2. And he's dead.
This guy's gonna go ahead and fire his flesh hooks. 2 shots hitting on 4s. He's outside of range of the Alpha's ability. 1 hit. Wounding on a 5 because it's only strength 4. Hey, it wounds. No AP, so you're 4-up.
Sweet. 4-up. Made it.
Okay. And the Alpha's gonna go ahead and fire primary, secondary, tertiary.
Ah. Alright.
So primary, hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3. Wound, it's AP minus 2, so you don't get the armor save.
But I do get the Doc's tools. No.
Secondary, hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3. Nope. And tertiary, hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3. No. Alright.
So, the
First one.
first one.
Yep.
Oh no, pointy hat.
And then lastly, this guy's going to go ahead and fire his 2 shots up into the guy up there.
All right.
2 shots, hitting on 4s. Hit, wounding on a 4. Wounded. So you're 5 up save because you're in cover.
Yeah, why not? 5.
No.
No. And he's nowhere near the dock, so he takes a wound.
And I think Ludo's only have 1 wound.
I think you're correct.
Ludo, 1 wound.
No. Bleh.
Alright.
I imagine you're making some charges.
And that's it for shooting. So on to charges to declare. I'm going to start off with the long one going into the 2 orc boys. So you can have the other guys also fire Overwatch too if they have range.
And if I get rid of him or it doesn't make it in, I can still make Overwatches
Yes.
afterwards.
Yes.
Sweet. Then I'm... Well, I can't do that anyway. They don't have ranged weapons.
Oh, they don't have any.
They don't have
pistols?
any ranged weapons, so it's just those 2.
Alright, the 4 shots from the
Yeah.
shooters.
So
Unless
4
you fire
shots.
pistols.
No. No. 4 shots from the shooters, hitting on 6s. Got 2.
Wounding on 4s.
What Tom said. That's 1 wound.
4 up save.
Oop, there it is. Oh, it's a 6.
Charge distance.
Well, 1 hit my foot. 8. I think
Plus
you've
1.
made it.
Because I have adrenal glands on everyone.
Yep.
So.
You made it.
Yeah.
And now there's no more Overwatch for that group.
Yep. This guy is declaring charge into those 2. Just for
Those 2 meaning
the
that and that.
weird boss and that orc.
Got it?
A 6-inch charge.
Yeah, he's gonna make it.
Declaring a charge into the weird boss with just the leader. A 5.
4 or
Or
5.
4. Yeah, if it comes a 5 because of the adrenal glands. That's going to be more than enough anyway. No! Flippy! He's going to actually declare a charge into those 2. If he gets long enough, he's going to wrap around.
Fair enough.
So, a
5.
6.
5 made a 6.
-2 for going through the crater. I think a 4 is still going to be enough to wrap around.
Yeah, that's like a 3-inch right there.
Yeah, so you just get him out of the way.
And then that one's gonna charge into both the dock and the weird boss.
A 5.
Yep. Bye, guys. And the
He's
kind of
already in charge.
yeah.
Going on to the start of this fight phase, I think Mike and I are both activating a tactical action.
Yes. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I'm going to be activating the Feeding Frenzy one, which gives choose 1 model and all friendly models within 6 inches get 1 additional attack. However, at the end of the fight phase, 1 affected model just dies.
Yep. And I'm going to activate the more stabby bits to basically give everyone in this little group more stabby. Get them AP -1.
Yep. Alright. So, on to the actual combat. I'm going to start off by activating the wounded guy. I'm going to put all of his attacks into the dock.
Alright.
So he's got 4 attacks. He's hitting on 2s because the Alpha Shrike nearby.
Ooh.
Rerolling 1s because he's using Scything Talons. Rolling 1s because of Scything Talons. So that is 4 wounds. He is only strength 4. And you're tough 4, so 4's to wound. Yeah. Terrible. Backup roll. So 1 wound. No AP.
Sweet. So Doc's 6 up. No. Doc Tools 6 up. Yes.
Alright. Next in line is going to be this guy doing the same thing.
Alright.
Hopefully with better results. 4 attacks hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 4s. For the same exact results.
Alright, and the...
Because he's going to be the last one that can attack the dock, I'm going to spend one of my 2 remaining points to reroll one of those. And no.
Okay. And then the Doc's 6 up. And Doc Tool's 6 up. No.
So he's now taking 2 wounds.
Yes. I think that's his dice. The 6th one,
Yeah.
it fell over.
It's a 2 and it's meant for the other dude.
Cool.
Alright, now I'm going to do... Huh?
Never mind.
Oh, your dude being still alive? Yes. Going to go on to now the Alpha Shrike, putting all of his attacks into your boss. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 4s. AP minus 2, so
No standard 6 up, but Doc Tools 6 up. No, he takes a wound. Alright, quick further review. It turned out my Doc actually only had 2 wounds. We thought he had 3, so we've removed him.
Yep. Next is going to be this guy, putting 2 attacks into each of the remaining boys. He is going to swinging in with his rending claws. So 2 attacks on one of the boys, hitting on 2s. No reroll. Yeah. Wounding on a 4. Wound, and your
Standard 5 up, but it would be a 6 up if you have a AP minus 1. Alright, so that's going to be a 6 up for him. Got it.
Alright, and then the closer boy, 2 attacks hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. Nothing. Wow, really solid rolling going on here.
And I think there's still this one guy who hasn't
Yep.
attacked yet.
All 4 of his attacks is going to go into your boss, though.
Alright.
4 attacks hitting on 2s. He only has Scything Talons, so
Oh my, those spread.
those did spread. So that is 4 hits, and then wounding on 4s. You know, I think that is the result I've gotten. 1 wound, 2 1s, and a 2 for every time I've hit 4 times.
Who are you attacking again?
Your boss.
Okay. 6 up. Wait, AP?
No, he'd be on a Scything Talon.
6 up. No, and no more Doc rolls, so that brings him up to 2 wounds. He has 1 left.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Next I get to declare an attack, so he's going to go and do his 3 attacks, hitting on 3s with his rending claws. So, 2 hits. Get back here. Wounding on 5s. And that is 2 4s, so no damage.
Woo! Now I get to attack back.
Yes.
Alright, so starting off my side of the combat, I'm going to start with my Scar Boys. Each one is going to attack a different one. I'm going to put 4 into the wounded, and then 4 into the big melee guy. So starting with the wounded one, I'm going to be hitting on 3s and wounding on, I believe, 4s.
Yep.
But that's for something later. Hitting on 3s with 4 attacks. Hit with 3. This with 1. And wounding on 4s. Got 2. And this is going to be AP minus 1 because of that extra stabby.
2 5-ups. And that's a
2 and a 2.
fail, so he's dead.
Sweet. Here, let me hand this to you. There you go. And next, the 4 attacks going into the big guy. So hitting on 3s. Yep, 3 hit.
Which big guy? I have my
Oh,
alpha.
that one.
Okay.
They can't reach him. And I already declared it before.
Yeah.
So 3 hit and wounding on 4s. And would you say that one's cocked, the middle one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also rolled on something that shouldn't have been on the board.
Yeah, true. So re-rolling that one. So missed that one. 2 get in. And AP minus 1.
Yep, 2 5-ups. Both fail.
So he gets 2.
Yep.
And lastly, I'm going to have my weird boss here attack his boss with 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 go in, and do I want to spend my last?
You have no points.
Oh yeah, I already.
You spent it on the more stabby.
Yes, you're right. Sorry, never mind. So 2 and wounding on 3s. And I get to re-roll because of Poison Squig. So 2 possible wounds.
Okay, and then 2 5-up saves.
With that AP -1.
Failed both, and then your 2d3.
Yep. 2d3.
And he lives.
Damn it. Oh, so close. Lastly is going to be the biker going into this big guy here. He's got 4 attacks hitting on 3s. Missed 1. And wounding on 3s. And he's got 2 wounds going in there. Don't know why this dice is here. And he's outside of the bubble to get that AP -1.
Yeah. So 2 4-up saves. Yay. Actually made the 4-up.
Alright, and that is it. I have no more attacks to declare.
Alright.
So I believe it is...
At the end of the fight phase, this guy dies. Because of feeding frenzy, someone has to die, so not going to take my alpha.
Fair enough. And I lost 3 guys, so imagine I have to do some kind of like route morale thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I do believe so. Just the standard because they're within range.
Yep. Alright, so never mind on the route morale whatchamahoots, because it's the fight phase, and usually that happens in the shooting phase. So I'm saved from that this turn. Speaking of turns, on to my turn 2.
Yep. And just a quick thing, I am back up to 2 command points because I had a model enter Mike's deployment zone for the Raider philosophy, which gives you 1 extra tactical point the first time one of your models enters your opponent's deployment zone.
Yep. And before we swap over to my turn, I need to do a route test, as I have less than half of what I started with.
And I still have more than half. Barely.
Barely, but it's still there. So I want to get below a 7. Show that's not ominous at all. So I got a 7.
7 or below, so you're fine.
Okay, that was close. So on to my turn 2.
Yes.
Alright, so Ork's turn 2. I really didn't move anyone. Like, he did a little bit of shuffling just to not hit anyone. I swear I'm the worst. Not to hit anyone while he charges into that thing later. Didn't move, can't shoot at anyone, and is still in combat. Alright, so Orc Psychic phase, I'm just going to be casting Smite on his leader character. So I'm going to be needing a warp charge of 5 for that. And I got it with a 7, so that's going to be D3 mortal wounds. And that's going to be 2 mortal wounds. So on to shooting. Can't shoot at anyone, can't shoot at anyone. So pistols and pistols. So starting with him over here, he's going to shoot that guy. So 1 shot, hitting on a 6, 5. No. And that guy, 1 shot, hitting on a 5.
Yes.
Yes. Wounding on a strength 4 versus...
Top of 4.
So 4s. Yes. Oh my god.
4-up save. You know, he's the only one in my army I think that has made a 4-up armor save.
And after the shoot phase, I'm going to be declaring 1 charge of this Scar Boy into that Tyranid. The Shrike.
Yes.
And I can't really
fail.
fail. Especially with an 11. He runs around in circles for a bit, finds his bearing, and then gets in there. So now on to the fight. So I guess I will start with that Orc Boy. With his 4 attacks going into that. He's got no AP this time because I don't have that stabby bit anymore. So hitting on a 3. All a hit. Wounding on, whoop, get back here. Wounding on should be 4s. 3 possible wounds. no AP.
3 4-up saves. I saved 1, so he is still alive.
Alright. Next is going to be the other orc boy going into that target there. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. All hit, wounding on 4s. All possibly wound.
4 4-up saves. Oh, he actually saved 3 of them, so
Alright,
he
so
takes 1.
he takes 1. And lastly is going to be, at least for this group, the weird boss, who is going to be attacking the big guy there.
He is definitely going to do Look Out, Sir, then.
Okay.
So, you're declaring attack, so the attacks are going to go on to him, but he has... you get +1 to hit.
I get +1 to hit him.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so he's got 3 attacks. Now, going into him, hitting on 3s. All hit. And wounding on 3s. 2.
And that'll be 2 5-up saves, because you're AP -1. Hey, he actually made both.
Oh, damn it. Alright, so in that case, on to this guy over here with his 4 attacks.
Actually, another interrupt.
Oh! Yeah, shit, he's the only one that charged, so
his charge attack went, then it would have been you declare 1.
I declare 1, so you should have
Had
had
him.
1. He didn't do anything anyway, so it doesn't quite matter, but
So before your
yeah, before
bike
him,
attacks-
you have like 2 that go.
So I'm going to do him because the bike is the only one left. At this
Fair
point.
enough. Sorry about that, I got overzealous.
Yeah, 3 attacks coming in with those rending claws again, hitting on 3s. I'm gonna reroll one of them.
Fair enough.
Hit, wounding on a 5. No, okay.
Okay. Would you like to have one more before I attack with it?
It won't matter. 'Cause
Alright.
You can't damage any of the other ones.
Yeah, so 4 attacks going into him, hitting on 3s. Only 2 hit, wounding on, because he's strength 5, it's 3s. Wounding on 3s. 1 possible wound.
1 4-up.
There.
Hey, he
There it
failed his
is.
first one.
So just 1 damage on him.
Yep.
And then all your guys over here.
Yes. So,
Who's first?
I'm going to start with him because he can only attack your weird boy.
Fair
the
enough.
other 2 can attack the other 2. So all 3 of the alpha's attacks going into the weird boy, hitting on 2s. 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. Hey, I didn't fail like all of my 4-up damages. Just 2 of them, so 2 AP -1s.
So, and that's on him.
Yeah, your weird boss.
Goes through.
So that's just 2 damage then.
Yep. And he already took
2.
So he's dead.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
he's dead.
He's not really meant for long-term melee fighting.
No. He's relatively good at it with his force stave, but not survivable.
Yeah.
And that's Warlord kill.
Yes. He's going to attack that dude. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for the siding talents. Rerolling the 1s for the siding talents. 3 hits, wounding on them 4s. For 1, no AP, you're 5 up.
5 up. There it goes with a 5. Tom, would you mind? Thank you.
My remaining Shrike. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 4s. 2.
And 2 5-ups. No! And no Doc's tools, so he's just dead.
3-inch consolidation. 3-inch consolidation, just to get them out of your big shooter's range.
Fair enough.
And he already went, so that's it
That's
for your turn.
My turn. At this point, I have to make another routing test.
Yes, at 7.
And
your highest due to 7.
I don't think I can finish you this. So, 7. I route
Yes.
with a 12.
Yep, and you have no points left for any rerolls or anything. So.
Nope, so I lose.
At the end of turn 2, the Orks
Yes.
Whew.
I thought I had you there for a second. You thought I had you there for a second. Then I muffed it.
If your smite was better, or if you just dealt some more damage, because all of my remaining warriors are injured. My alpha and one dude are down to 1 wound, and the other 2 are down to 2. So technically, if this had gone on, finished off that dude, continue the not quite cripple fight, because they can hurt each other there. And then if you had not routed again, you would have been able to
start mortaring and shooting, and
probably done a decent amount of damage.
Yeah.
So
it was possible, but at one point your dice said you're not going to hit me. At one point my dice said I'm not going to hit you.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, good game. I hope you all enjoyed it, and have a good one.
Hello everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, leave a comment down below, and we'll continue our grand adventures. Thank you very much.